friends, welcome back. So today I'm bringing you guys another video, and this is going to be so exciting for me. I say that every single time, and I can't even stop myself. I guess I'm just excited all the time. This is gonna be a tutorial on this look that I am wearing right here, and it's exciting because I'm using the Becky G and Colourpop collaboration to create it. I cannot tell you guys how happy I was to see this collaboration, and it's not because I am like this enormous Becky G fan, because I'm not. I obviously have heard some of her songs and they're okay. I have nothing against her, nothing against her music, nothing against anything like that. I'm just not like, oh my god, I live for Becky G. I was excited to see this because it's just exciting as a Dominican woman to see another Latina, and I mean like somebody who is very proud to be Latina and obviously sings Spanish songs, to have a collaboration with Colourpop. Like that just makes me so happy. So I knew that I was gonna pick this up. So this is what the inside of the palette looks like here. I obviously am wearing it on my eyes today. She also came out with 2 highlighters, which I kind of failed at using on camera. I kind of forgot about them until last minute. Sorry about that. She also came out with 5 liquid lipstick shades. She's got 3 ultra matte lips and 2 ultra satin lips. This is the look that I came up with. It is another cut crease, and I'm not gonna apologize, okay? Because I'm always apologizing, and I think I've just realized that it's just who I am now. Anyways, I really love the way that this look came out, and if you guys want to see how I got it using the Becky G and Colourpop collection, then please just keep on watching. For my first shade, I'm gonna go into the shade Lola, which is like this orange creamsicle kind of color in the bottom right corner. If it will focus, that would be fantastic. I'm gonna take a MAC 224 with that Lola shade. That's very pigmented, first of all. Do you guys, what? I do already have my eyes primed, of course. I use Eden Primer Potion by Urban Decay, and I have my brows done and foundation on as well. Now I'm gonna go into the color Sangria, which is this like beautiful red shade here. And I'm going to use an angle brush. This one is from the Morphe and Angel Merino collection, which is not for sale anymore. And I'm going to use this to start carving out my crease. Please don't hit me. I think I've decided that I'm just going to do these cut creases until further notice. Thank you for watching. Grabbing the same Sangria shade that we were just using and my Sigma E36. I am just gonna blend that out even further. I don't actually know why I'm always apologizing for doing cut creases. I feel like it's probably just because I want like variety on my channel, but you know what, this is just what I love to do, and you guys love to see them, so I don't know why I'm always saying sorry. But just in case there's anyone who doesn't love to see them, I'm sorry. Grabbing the 224 again and a tiny little bit more of Lola, which is that original creamsicle shade we used. I'm just going right over that to make sure it blends nice and seamlessly. I'm just gonna grab that same angle brush we were using, and I'm going into the color Malbec, which is right here. I do want that to be even deeper, so I'm going to go into Cafecito, which is this dark brown. It doesn't look very dark, but I'm hoping on the eyes it transfers a little bit darker than that, because you guys know how I like some depth. Okay, so I'm just taking the same angle brush. Oh, that's pretty nice. It's not too dark, but it's definitely not as light as it looks, which is good. I'm grabbing the E36 and the smallest amount more of Sangria, like very small. And I'm just gonna go right over that line. I feel like everything looks pretty blended already in the crease, but I just really wanna make sure that Sangria doesn't get lost in there. And then, surprise, surprise, grabbing Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC. And it's going to be a surprise. Wow! I can't believe it actually focused. I'm taking a Colourpop E4 brush, which is a flat brush, and I'm just going to clean up right underneath that line, because we have some of that transition shade right below. And I definitely want it nice and crisp. So this is how it's looking so far before I put anything on the lid. I'm going to go first with the shade Sangria, which is that red shade. And I'm going to take a Makeup Geek Outer V brush. And I'm going to put it like right here. I need to find like an actual name for this. It's like not at the actual outer V, but definitely not in the center. Just like right in between where those two shades would go. And then also on that inner area. I'm leaving a space in the center and I'm leaving a space at that outermost and innermost corner. Then using the same outer V brush, this looks so crazy. I'm gonna go into the shade Cafecito, which is that brown shade that we used in the crease. And I'm gonna put that all the way on that outer V and on that inner corner as well. I'm gonna go into the shade Corona, which is this bright gold shade. This is like what instantly caught my attention. It's so just like bright. It's just bright. I'm using a MAC 242 as usual, and I'm not gonna wet the brush yet. And I'm just gonna use this as my, okay, so I'm not gonna wet the brush, ever. I'm gonna use this as my center of lid shade. I'm gonna move on to concealer for now. I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in Sand, and I'm just gonna basically apply it everywhere. I'm still having an allergic reaction, so that was not straight. Grabbing my damp beauty blender as usual. For my powder, I'm still testing out this KKW Beauty Baking Powder in shade 1, which is translucent. Just wiping away any excess powder, which there obviously is a bunch. For my waterline, I'm going to take High Def Cyan Pencil by MAC. And I'm just gonna run this all up in there. With a Morphe Y21 brush, I'm gonna go into the shade Vibra, which is the darker blue. And this is the Y21 brush. It's just like a flat definer brush. And I'm gonna run this right underneath my waterline, even though it's not the same shade of blue. Oh, you know what? I did have a pencil that was like almost this exact shade. I did not use it. That sucks. So now I'm going to take a BH Cosmetics number 10 brush. This is what it looks like. It's just like a small pencil brush. And I'm going to go into the color Sirena, which is the more aqua blue. And I'm going to blend out the darker blue with this blue. With my Colourpop Swerve gel liner and some random little brush here. This one is by Morphe, but it has no name on it. I am going to do just like a line across my lid. For lashes, I'm going to use this style inspired by Creative Soul Cosmetics. This is what they look like here. I'm just going to apply some lash glue on them, and then while that gets tacky, we're going to do some mascara. For my mascara, I'm going to take my Milk Makeup Kush mascara. I'm just going to apply it everywhere. I don't know if I want to highlight my inner corner. I'm kind of thinking I want to. I'm going to take the shade Estrella, which is this kind of, it looks almost like it's a cool toned kind of a deal. And I'm going to use a small no-name brush, and I'm going to put it just right here. I don't want to go overboard at all, especially because it is more on the cool tone side. And this look is not very much on the cool tone side. That's it for the eyes. I'm going to move on to contouring the face. I'm taking Shadester Shaping Powder. No, Sculpting Powder by MAC. And I'm going to use the Real Techniques contour brush. I'm grabbing my Morphe E62 and the same Shadester shade, and I'm just going to contour my nose with it. It is a little bit warmer than I like to go on my nose, but with a light hand, it could definitely work. For bronzer, I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Bronzer in Capuccino and my MAC 135 brush. And I'm just gonna bronze as usual. For blush, I thought we would try to keep it, you know, Colourpop-y. So I'm going to go into this palette of Colourpop blushes that I made. I don't know what I was thinking when I bought this, by the way. Like, what is that going to do for me? But I'm going to go into the shade RomCom, which is this color right here. And I'm using a Morphe JH04 brush. And I'm just going to apply this probably very heavy-handed, as I usually do. For highlight, I'm using an oldie but a goodie. This is Whisper of Gilt by MAC. I have not used this in the actual longest time. So I just thought I was recording and I was not. So I just took Colourpop Lippy Pencil in Grunge and I'm just lining my lips with that. Thankfully I'm not done yet. The collection comes with 5 different lipsticks, but for today I'm going to use the shade Mija, which is like the actual nude in the collection. It's an ultra satin lip. I'm just going to apply this. This shade is really nice. I just realized that I did not use one of the highlighters from the collection, and I have them both here. Oh my god. I'm gonna actually put one just right on top of Whisper of Guilt because I feel like I owe this to you, okay? The color I'm taking is the color Chisme, and I'm just gonna apply it right on top. Oh my god. See, now that's a highlight. Not that Whisper of Guilt is not, but you can see that I just took it all the way up. So this is a finished look using the Becky G and Colourpop collaboration. I have to say, I do really like the way that this look came out. I had no complaints about anything other than the fact that the color Corona left a lot of transfer in my crease. But other than that, everything was just, it worked really nicely. I do think that this color story is something that we've seen before with Colourpop. In another collaboration. I feel like if Becky G's name was not attached to this collection, I probably wouldn't have picked it up, but I had to support her, okay? I had to do it. But overall, I'm very happy with the collection. I think everything stayed true to Colourpop's usual formula, and I really like it. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did like it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. I'll leave that in the description box, as well as everything that we used on our face today. And I think that's all I have to say. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.